There's so much going on nowadays on things to do with protein. High protein diet, protein shakes, protein everything. But nobody's actually explaining what's true and what's just noise. So today I'll be breaking down and I'm also talking about the benefits of proteins. I'll call out the myths people still believe in 2026 and I'm giving you the best sources of proteins whether you eat meat or not. So stay with me because the myth section alone is going to change how you think about proteins. Hi, I'm Mary, a nutrition practitioner. Welcome to Namu Health. So here we are all about health and wellness. So what is a high protein diet? So this is a diet where protein makes up a larger portion of your daily calories, typically above 25 to 30%. So the general recommendation for an average adult is about 0.8 grams of protein per kg of their body weight. But if let's say you're active, you're trying to lose fat or you're trying to build muscle, that number goes up anywhere from 1.2 to 2.2 grams per kg. So that's where the high protein diet comes in. So why does protein get so much attention? Because it earns it. So how does it earn it? Number one, it keeps you full. So protein is the most satiating macronutrient. It reduces levels of ghrelin, which is a hunger hormone, and it boosts hormones that signal fullness. That is why a high protein meal keeps you satisfied longer than a high carb meal of the same calories. Number two, it supports muscle. So whether you're trying to build muscle or just preserve it while losing fat, protein is essential. Your muscles are literally made of protein. Number three, it supports bone health, hormone production, immune function, and tissue repair. So protein isn't just a gym thing, it's a whole body thing. Number four, it has a high thermic effect. So your body burns more calories digesting proteins than it does digesting carbs or fat. Like about 20 to 30% of calories, are burnt through digesting now the proteins. So like that is not a small thing. Now let's get into the myths because there are so many. I've had so many of them. So one, high protein diets damage your kidneys. So this one gets repeated constantly, but here's the truth. Okay, in healthy individuals, there is no evidence that high protein intake damages your kidneys. So the myth comes in from the fact that people with existing kidney disease are told to limit protein, but that's a management strategy for a medical condition, not a warning for healthy people. So if your kidneys are healthy, then they can handle the digestion of proteins. Myth 2, you can only absorb 30 grams of protein per meal. That is not true. Your body absorbs all the protein you eat. It does not it just does it at different rates depending on the source. So spreading proteins across meals is still a good idea for muscle synthesis, but the 30 grams, that is not a thing. Myth 3, plant proteins are inferior. I've heard this a lot. So plant proteins are often lower in one or more essential amino acids. Yes, that is true. But if you're eating a varied diet, that means you're covered. So combine different plant sources across the day and you're getting everything you need. So now let's get into the sources, and I'm covering both the animal and the plant so nobody gets left out. So the animal sources, we have eggs. So this is one of the most bioavailable proteins out there. We have chicken breast. It roughly has 31 grams of protein. For the fish, you have tuna, salmon, tilapia. They are all excellent with the bonus of the omega 3s. You have Greek yogurt, which has around 10 grams. I think I'm not wrong. We have milk and dairy, good protein with calcium on the side. Then now we get on the plant protein, the plant sources, I mean. We have lentils, we have beans. For the beans, there is black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas. They're all solid options. We have tofu, we have peanuts and peanut butter. Then we have quinoa. So to wrap it up, high protein diet have real, well researched benefits. So the myths around the kidneys, the absorption limits, and plant proteins are largely exaggerated and they flat out wrong. And whether you eat meat or not, there are plenty of ways to hit your protein goals with real food. So if you found this helpful, share it with someone who's still afraid of eating too much protein. Don't forget to subscribe to Normal Health and also share your comments with us in the comment section. I'm glad you stayed till the end. I'll see you in the next one.